This video is brought to you by Factory Direct Trains. Visit factorydirecttrains.com and check out their wide selection of model railroading products and supplies.
Hey everybody, it's Jimmy from the DIY and Digital, and welcome to my 50th episode. Welcome back everybody. First of all, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you are eligible for the 5,000 subscriber contest. And that 5,000 subscriber contest is sponsored by Factory Direct Trains, and I'm giving away not one, but two locomotives, one HO scale and one N-scale locomotive, and you do have to be a subscriber to be eligible. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I have the rules coming out next week on how to enter. So go ahead and hit that like button and hit that bell icon so that you can see that video as soon as it comes out. Okay, so this is my 50th episode, and a lot of you have asked me what I do behind the scenes and how I produce different things, and today I'm going to give you a look into how I produce an episode. So what we have here is I'm going to show you guys my entire setup. Now truth be told, I just moved into a new house, and the setup you're going to see is from the old house, but it is pretty much the same as what I am showing you here. How to do a simple white backdrop. I'm showing you the gear that I use. I'm going to show you behind the scenes and give you a little glimpse of an episode being produced and talk about a few different things. So without further ado, here is how I do everything behind the scenes. So what we have here is, we'll start off with the camera now. I am using a Panasonic Lumix G85, as you can see right here. And I have the screen turned around, and I can wave and see right there. And let's go ahead and orbit around this. I have my wireless mic. I have a Sennheiser G2 hooked up, but there's a lot of different mics you can use. I'll link some in the description below. And then on the back, I have a couple different things. What I have here is I have a Saramonic Smartrig Plus, which is right here. And you can see I have my mic connected right here. And then this wire runs over to the camera's audio input. Now you don't have to necessarily use this one. You can use the regular Smartrig, and there's a bunch of other ones like this, but you can see that this one has a switch for using it on a cell phone as well. And it also has a connection for phantom power, or a switch rather for phantom power, as you guys that know audio know that. And then over here, I have a battery mount. I do not use the batteries that are in the camera, and it's not because they're not good, they're great. I just like to have a battery system where I use the same battery. So I'm using a Sony MPF battery adapter right here, and those are very common batteries. I'll link some in the description below. And then I have an adapter plug to a dummy battery right there. It has a nice little spot where that can pop out. And right now I actually have it disconnected because I'm running the power down and through the wall so that I don't have to worry about anything. Okay everyone, so let's go ahead and take a look at my lighting setup. I have right here, I have a Viltrox VL200T. I got this as part of a 2-light kit. As you can see, it has two of the Sony MPF batteries, the same kind of battery that my camera uses, so there's part of the same system. The screen's flickering a lot, but you have light temperature control as well as power control, and it comes on these light stands, and I have this angled. And so let's go ahead and step over. I have another one of these lights back here as well. You can see it has the same batteries as well. Now the third light is right down here, and it is a little wand light. It was a $50 wand light that I bought on Amazon. It is bicolor, and it switches, and right now I have it hooked up to a cell phone charger pack so that it charges it up, and that has given me my light back onto my white wall. So if you have any sort of white wall, clean white wall you can use in the house, this is a great way to get some nice light behind it. So one other thing that I do use for additional lighting is I do something called bouncing. And I'm using a piece of foam board right here, and this is actually the foam board from Dollar Store Model Railroad Finds. And what that is it's taking some of the light that comes off of my main light or my key light, and it bounces off right here and helps eliminate some of the shadows. So if I stand right here, I'm actually in my camera shot, you can see that as the light comes here, I can also put my hand right here, and the light
is a little different because I do have some light bouncing off of this. You want to use a white bounce for that for the most part, so that's why I'm using a piece of white foam board. Okay, so this is my editing setup. Now what I have over here is I have Adobe Premiere Pro, and as you can see it's loading up a few things right now. I have my preview template for all the little preview videos that come out on Thursday. That is a little template that I do so that I can make those videos very quick. I highly recommend making templates where you just kind of drop stuff in the middle and use little parts at the beginning and the end. It makes making videos a lot faster. So as you can see, I can just scroll through it. And you can see there's all my template and all my different parts right there. So that's that, and in terms of live streaming, I actually just took my camera down, but here is the little microphone. It's just a little $20 microphone that I use for live streaming for my audio, and that's pretty much my setup right there. Okay, so one other thing that I want to show you guys is the way that I do my narrations is I use a Zoom H1, and this thing is absolutely awesome. It's got a mic built into it. It's a very good mic. This is a great way to get some really high quality audio for not a lot of money. It does have the ability to hook in other mics, and if you don't want to buy a wireless set, you can use this thing and you can sync it up in post. A lot of people do that. I do it when I shoot weddings for the pastor, so I have him on more than one way, but that's a whole other thing. And then you got your headphones right here, and then you have a little 1/4-20 thread on the back. That's the standard type of thread that you have for most tripods and stuff. And I usually have this attached to a stand, and I will sit here and record it just like that. So Zoom H1, amazing recorder, very inexpensive for what it is. I highly recommend it. So that's a typical setup for me shooting and editing an episode, and I thought you guys would like to see that. I would love to know what you guys think. What other things you'd like to see behind the scenes, go ahead and leave that in the comments below. I know this week's episode was a little trained in Arduino Lite, but we'll be getting back to Arduinos next week. But make sure that you're eligible for that 5,000 subscriber contest. Go and hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, hit that like button and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any updates like this video. Thank you for 50 episodes, you guys. Until next time, I'm Jimmy from the DIY and Digital. Happy railroading!